Hi everyone, it's Linnea for LDRS Creative, and I have a great idea for mass producing some holiday cards. I send a lot of cards during the holidays, and so I like to try to keep things simple, but with a little touch of something special. So I'm going to be using a glitter gel along with the Gingham check stencils to kind of step up my cards a little bit. I'll make 3 cards that are different colored, but they use all the same gel to make things easier. If you wanted to simplify things even more, you could just keep this to one color in your background. So I have the first layer of the Gingham check stencils taped onto a piece of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch cardstock, and I'm going to be making 3 backgrounds. I have evergreen hybrid ink, and then I'll also use scarlet rose and dark wash jeans. These are kind of classic Christmas colors. I thought about doing a pink one and a mint colored one, but I thought I'd go with the more saturated Christmas colors. All I'm doing is just using a blending brush and applying that ink through the first layer of the Gingham check stencils, which is this larger open square stencil. And all I do is just blend the ink right over, and then I give that a spritz with some alcohol, wipe it off, and then I go on to the next color. This one here is the dark wash jeans, and that's my last one. So once I'm finished here, I'll remove the stencil, I'll clean that and set it aside, and you'll see that I have 3 backgrounds ready to go. I'm grabbing the second layer of the Gingham check stencils, and I'm going to line that up. I have added some temporary adhesive onto the back of the stencil. I like to use pixie spray, but you can use whatever you like. I'm going to use some glitz glitter gel and spread this over the top. I'm using my spatula here just to really press that stencil onto my background. This stencil has quite a bit of fine detail. Those lines are very fine, so I wanted to make sure that they were really pressed down onto that background. Now you can vary the color of glitter gel or paste, whatever you want to use. You can vary the color, but I'm going to show you here how I spread the gold over my first background. I'm going to just clean up my work surface so that it's clean, peel that stencil off. I'll show you the glittery goodness here. It's my favorite part. And then I'm going to grab a second background, and without cleaning that stencil, I'm just going to tack that right on to my next background. I don't have to clean the stencil because I'm using the same color of glitter gel. If you're switching colors, you'll probably want to clean this, but since my focus today was on mass producing some holiday cards, I wanted to keep it as simple as possible. Again, I'm using my spatula just to really press that stencil in place to make sure that none of those little lines shift as I'm adding the glitter paste. And then I'll just repeat with my third panel. Here they are all done, the green, the red, and the blue background. I just love how they look. Now, because of the way I stenciled these, I have about 1/4 inch at the bottom that didn't have a pattern. That's no problem. I'll just cut these down, and then my finished card will have a little bit of a border on it. I'm keeping things simple and just doing a simple stamped and die cut sentiment. This is the Christmas Sentiments 4x6 stamps and coordinating dies. I stamped the most wonderful time of the year in Raven Hybrid ink, and then I also cut out a backer. So I have the sentiment that has a little bit of shadow, and then I have the white shadow as well, just to give that a little bit more depth and dimension. I'm going to pop these together with foam tape and add them onto my card. You can see here that I've trimmed down those backgrounds. I trimmed off the bottom, and then just to keep things equal, I trimmed off a little bit of the side as well and put that onto an A2 card base. So my card base is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches, top folding. Added that background on, and then just popped up those sentiments with a bit of foam. This set of 3 cards took me about 30 minutes to make, and that's with switching out my background colors. You could definitely simplify this by just doing one color of ink blending. I hope you enjoyed this quick and easy, clean and simple holiday card set. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye!